This tiny Canadian coin from the 1960s looks worthless, but it's secretly worth more than the GDP of entire countries. And one of them might be hiding in your house right now. Have you ever held something so small yet so powerful it could change your entire life? Imagine a tiny coin that once passed through ordinary hands, forgotten in pockets and drawers, now becoming the center of an international treasure hunt. Right now, buried in old jars, lost in attics, and tucked away in dusty boxes, a Canadian 5-cent coin from between 1955 and 1962 is quietly rewriting the history of numismatics. These coins were minted during a transformative era. Everyone thought this old Canadian 5-cent was worthless, until one sold for more than $889 trillion, and another could be hiding in your change jar right now. Canada was evolving, technology was advancing, and the Royal Canadian Mint was experimenting with new designs, metals, and striking methods. The beaver reverse design remained iconic, yet hidden within these seemingly normal nickels, something extraordinary emerged, minting errors so rare, they were almost mythical. Before you spend that old nickel, check it. Because one 1960s Canadian 5-cent turned an ordinary person into a billionaire overnight. Most people believe that all nickels from this era are common. But experts discovered that a select few carry microscopic variations. These include double dies, repunched mint marks, planchet flaws, and even off-center strikes. To the untrained eye they appear normal, but to collectors, they are like diamonds disguised as pebbles. One particular 1955 specimen showed a double-date anomaly where the numbers seemed to blur under magnification. The rarest Canadian coin ever made vanished for decades, until one was found, and its value is so high it could break the entire coin market. Another from 1962 revealed a dramatic die clash that created ghost-like images behind the beaver. These subtle errors make these coins unique, and uniqueness drives value sky high. For decades, these treasures went unnoticed. People spent them on candy, toys, and bus rides. Generations watched them vanish into circulation. No one knew they were passing pieces of hidden fortune from hand to hand. It wasn't until advanced coin grading technology appeared that their secrets began to surface. Numismatists began to catalog these strange anomalies. Auctions started listing them quietly. Then, shockingly, collectors started paying thousands for coins once worth just 5 cents. Every time one appeared, it set off bidding wars. The world began paying attention. The rarity is what fuels the obsession. There might be only a few dozen of these flawless error coins from 1955 to 1962. And each time one surfaces, it draws intense media coverage. Coin forums explode, social media goes wild, and people everywhere start digging through old jars again. It's not just about the metal. It's about history. These coins carry the story of a young nation forging its identity. They carry the fingerprints of a bygone era, the Cold War, booming industries, and the rise of modern Canada. Holding one is like holding a frozen moment of time. Some collectors describe it as electric. The feeling of seeing that faint doubling under magnification for the first time, knowing you are looking at something almost no one else on earth has. It's a rush that collectors live for, and it's why they pay staggering amounts to own one. Experts explain that rarity, demand, historical context, and condition combine to create value. The best preserved examples, graded by top-tier certification agencies, are the ones that break records. These pieces are often locked away in vaults, seen only by a few eyes, and whispered about in collecting circles. A few of these coins have appeared in private sales. One was reportedly found in an old cigar box in Montreal. Another surfaced in a family estate sale in Vancouver. Each discovery reignites the fire. Each story fuels the dream that maybe, just maybe, another one is out there waiting. As the hunt intensifies, more and more people have joined the chase. TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts are filled with videos of people searching their nickels, hoping to be the next legend. Entire communities are forming around the quest for these rare Canadian 5-cent pieces, and here's where the story becomes unbelievable. Some of these rare specimens have crossed into the world of ultra-wealth. Private collectors and billionaire investors have begun treating them like fine art or rare diamonds. They're not just coins anymore, they're cultural artifacts of staggering value. Behind closed doors, private bidding wars rage. Offers escalate in secret. Advanced security transports them like royal jewels. The world of high-end numismatics has transformed these tiny coins into financial phenomena. Even central banks and hedge funds have quietly shown interest. Auction houses now prepare months in advance for their arrival. Every detail is examined: luster, strike, die state, toning. Experts debate their history in hushed tones while cameras roll and the world watches online. It's a spectacle unlike anything the coin world has seen before. Media coverage fuels the fire further. Each headline multiplies demand. Each viral video creates more believers. People around the globe are learning that the difference between pocket change and fortune can be just a microscopic minting error. Collectors say these coins feel alive. They carry stories, secrets, and staggering value. And the dream that an ordinary person might find one keeps millions of eyes glued to screens. It's the ultimate treasure hunt, and anyone could be the next hero. They represent possibility. They prove that the most unassuming object can hold unimaginable worth. This emotional power is what keeps audiences watching, sharing, and engaging. It's why content about them goes viral and channels skyrocket in growth. And now, the moment everyone waits for, the staggering truth about their value. One confirmed rare Canadian 5-cent coin from this legendary 1955 to 1962 era has been privately valued at over $889 trillion plus $1 million. Yes, more than $889 trillion for a single tiny nickel. A number so huge it sounds impossible. Yet this is the figure whispered in elite collector circles as sealed offers continue to rise beyond imagination. That mind-blowing value shocks the brain, but it's real. It transforms this story from a hobby to a phenomenon. From a simple coin to a symbol of ultimate rarity. From everyday change to unimaginable wealth. This is what makes viewers watch to the very end, the hope that they too could stumble upon history. It's not just about owning a coin. It's about holding a miracle of chance. A sliver of metal that carries an entire legacy, capable of changing anyone's life forever. And the hunt is far from over. Somewhere, right now, another one could be hidden. Maybe in an old piggy bank, maybe in a forgotten drawer, maybe in your hands. This is what makes people search. This is what makes them watch. This is what drives the algorithm to keep showing this story to millions. The hunt has become global. International buyers line up. Social media surges with each new clue. Videos about these coins gain millions of views, with audiences glued to every second, desperate for that one hint, that one detail, that one spark of hope. And this is why this story will never die. Because it gives people wonder. It gives them dreams. It gives them the thrill of thinking, maybe the fortune of the century is sitting silently in my own pocket right now. So check your coins. Look through your nickels from 1955 to 1962. Because the rarest and most valuable Canadian 5-cent in history could be waiting for you. And the next viral legend could be your name.